That means you need to have a financial regulations, then it has to go to the financial regulatory framework. That's the world saying that all the successful credit unions are regulated under the financial cooperatives. It's come under the financial regulatory framework. But if we want to remaining as a cooperative itself, but changing the name to the cooperative law to the credit union law does not make sense. That will not build the sound financial cooperative in your country. Look at he mentioned about the United States of America. It's regulated under the credit union law financial regulatory framework. Canada financial regulatory framework. Australia financial regulatory framework. Korea financial regulatory framework. Even very recently, Trinidad, Tobago, a smaller country, they changed the whole cooperative to the credit union law. Go to the central bank. This is like I asked you, there are a lot of dignitaries from the central bank. Are you willing to give regulatory framework to the central bank? Central bank is willing to take all the monitoring and supervision. That's the big dilemma. Without supervision and monitoring, having the change in the name does not make any sense. That has to be understood. When you say regulatory framework, there is a capital adequacy requirement number 1. That is why Australia cannot open the new credit union now. Capital adequacy minimum requirement is very high. Cannot open the new credit union. Are you willing to give that? All the supervision and monitoring is done by regulators, not done by our auditing is not issues. This has to be report standard. I have a presentation, but I don't want to be too big detailed presentation. This, I believe, is not the technical review meeting. This is just to bring in some idea, whether you like it or not. That's what I put it in the very big bold to you. Are you willing to get into the whole cooperative? One critical issue Mr. Rishi mentioned, financial regulatory under the law, there are 5 levels. Every regulator has a different power to change. You cannot run the financial cooperative. Our honorable governor was here, who was the previous governor. The financial cooperative is the money of the people. We need to build the trust of the people. So then you have very strict regulation and supervision has to go hand in hand. Without supervision and monitoring, you may not able to build any strong financial cooperative. Today there are nearly 25,000 samples. Out of around maybe 3,000 to 4,000 are strongly managing 80% of the assets. That is the true story. Because rest of the cooperative are family and they are own smaller, that create a bad image of the country. That is what cooperative become a very bad. So because they are misusing, but no one. Sorry that telling that nobody is looking for people's money. What has happened? This is different of the cooperative. But they won't organize a cooperative as they like it, but they don't like for the monitoring. So that's what I like to put a very strong ball to the regulators as a school. Are you really willing to monitor and supervise by the central bank or financial service commission? It doesn't go under the cooperative department. That has to be the big dilemma. Are you willing to do that? That's my first comment. If you say yes, I will go more details, all this, how to do that. What are the capital adequacy requirements? What are the initial capital requirements? What are the monitoring process? What are the reporting process? And what are the fit and proper? The word is, I'm repeating it, fit and proper to be in the governance of the cooperative. It cannot be elected anybody. There should be a proper, fit and proper must be sit in. Billions of money cannot give to anybody. Cooperatives are elected, but there should be a condition. There should be a fit and proper people to manage the organization. I think this is the big dilemma.